On my house right now, when I was 5, it was my first year of tackle football. It's a kind of difficult thing to go through, and I would say it made me a little bit more motivated. My name is Blake Dexter. On my house right now, when I was 5, I started playing football when I was 3.
Blake started playing football when he was probably about 4. He played flag football, and then when he was either 5 or 6, he started playing tackle. Well, it was actually my and my husband's anniversary. It was our 10th anniversary, and our day was kind of thrown off.
I had went to school, and my mom, she noticed that my folders that we were supposed to bring in our backpacks, they were still on the counter. And so my sister, she was a baby at the time, and so my mom was boiling the bottles on the stove, and she went to take the folders to me. She forgot to turn the stove off, and after she gave me the folders, she just went on to work. And so my dad, he was already at work at that point, and so when they came back, the house was on fire. Our neighbors had called us.
Did not realize that the house was on fire until about 2:15, and at that time my neighbor was calling my phone, and I was working, and so my service was not very good. And a few minutes later, the director came down and told me I needed to go, that our house was on fire. It probably took 8 or 9 years before life started seeming more like normal. We lost everything. We ended up renting a house after living in a hotel for 5 months, and stayed in the house until our house was rebuilt, and then we moved back home.
So during that time, my mom, she's told me before that she actually liked living in the hotel with everyone, even though it was just for a month. And she says that was because our family was very close, because, we didn't have our own separate rooms, but also because it kind of brought us together, because that experience was, I want to say traumatic, but it was, it was a bigger event.
We were just blessed by friends and the support of others, to help us during that time.
My kindergarten class, they gave me all these big boxes of toys and everything the next day.
Blake had a Curious George stuffed animal, and it had a football helmet on it. And because of that football helmet, we were able to grab that, and Curious George's little face was still intact. And he just kept going.
Trying to get away from all that stress and everything of living in 3 different places and just a few months. Football was kind of my outlet, and how it helped me relieve a little bit of my stress, and it helped me take some of my aggression out on the field, and it helped me out in that type of way.
He still loved football. It's his passion. It's what he's always loved to do. He wants to be out there. I don't think anything was affected with football.
I would say football helped us come together as well, because of their support at my games, and it's just something our whole family could do together, and kind of brought us closer in that type of way.
We were there every game and every practice still, and we always try to go to the games as a family.